Your brain is a parasite. It doesn't want you to be successful. It doesn't want you to be happy. And it certainly doesn't care about your potential. It wants you to stay in the cave, eat the sugar, and hide from anything that feels like a threat, which in 2026 includes an unanswered email or a gym membership. We've been told that discipline is a muscle. That's a lie. Muscles grow when you use them, but your brain is smarter than a muscle. It's an accountant. It is constantly calculating the ROI of your suffering. And right now, your brain thinks your goals are a bad investment. Today, we aren't going to find motivation. We're going to perform a hostile takeover of your own biology. We're going to trick the accountant into loving the debt. Think about the last time you sat on the couch, phone in hand, knowing you should be working. You felt that physical weight in your chest. That's not laziness. That's cognitive friction. Your brain has associated doing the thing with a survival threat. When you think about deep work or a 5-mile run, your amygdala reacts the same way it would if a wolf were standing in your living room. It screams, "Stop. This costs too much energy. We might die." Remember that one person you knew in college? The one who worked 3 jobs, hit the gym at 5 a.m., and still had a social life? You called them a machine. You thought they had more willpower than you. They didn't. They just figured out how to make the suck feel like a win. They stopped fighting the wolf and started training it to hunt for them. Here is the truth that will make you uncomfortable. The more you try to have willpower, the faster you will fail. Willpower is a finite resource, like a phone battery. If you rely on gritting your teeth, you're already dead in the water. The secret: discipline isn't about doing things you hate. It's about manipulating your internal reward timing. Most people wait for the reward at the end of the month, the paycheck, the weight loss, the degree. The elite have learned to find the reward in the friction itself. They have successfully linked the feeling of mental strain to a hit of dopamine. They've turned the burn into the high dot. Imagine your brain is a high-stakes casino. The easy you is the guy at the penny slots. He sits there for hours, pulling the lever of TikTok, getting tiny, predictable drops of dopamine. He's losing money, time, every second, but he feels safe because the lights are flashing. The disciplined you is the high roller at the poker table. The stakes are terrifying. The room is quiet. Every move hurts. But here's the trick. To discipline, you have to stop looking at the chips you might win at the end of the night. You have to start falling in love with the tension of the bet. You need to make the uncertainty and the strain your favorite game in the building. How do we actually do this? We use 3 dirty tricks on our biology. 1. The 10-minute lie. Tell your brain, we aren't doing the whole project. We are just going to suffer for 10 minutes. Then we quit. Your brain accepts the contract because the cost is low. But once you're in the friction, the accountant realizes the overhead is already paid. You'll keep going. 2. Microdosing pain. Stop making your life so comfortable. If you never feel cold, never feel hungry, and never feel tired, your brain loses its strain tolerance. Take the cold shower. Not because it's healthy, but because it's a controlled way to tell your amygdala, I am the one who decides when we suffer, not you. 3. The identity pivot. Stop saying, I'm trying to be disciplined. That implies you're a lazy person pretending to be a hard worker. Instead, acknowledge, I am someone who finds clarity in the struggle. It's dark, it's gritty, it's human. Look at your hands. Everything you see around you, the device you're holding, the chair you're sitting in, the city outside your window was built by someone who decided that the suck was worth more than the slump. Discipline isn't a cage. Comfort is the cage. Comfort is a velvet-lined coffin where your potential goes to rot while you watch other people live. Tricking your brain isn't about being a warrior. It's about being a scientist who is tired of being bullied by a 3-pound lump of gray matter that still thinks it's living in the Stone Age. Go out there today. Don't look for the win, look for the friction. And when you feel it, that heat in your head, that urge to quit, smile. Because that's the moment the accountant realizes you're no longer playing the penny slots.